Identity documents that verifies your connection to the business. Is that what they want? Do you hear that? What they want? But where is it though? Ik kan niet voor mijn docs. Waar mijn docs? Yo, ik het zo bij om te doen, zo min tijd. Oh yeah, I got my docs here, yeah. So I can do it. Next. Sien ze onze dingen nog altijd verkeerd die. Bala. As ICPIC wat kak gemaakt. Who's lazy? How can you say the child's lazy, huh? Huh? Yeah, you know how it is. You know how it is. Pro camera. Let's bring up the focal. Oh, yeah. Let's do it like that. Now this is close. And then comment section.
Daddy, look here, we just put the bottle there by and so Sisama can pick it up.
You must know. Slim kan hy man. Yeah, you don't lie. She's a smart child, that man. She's a very smart child. Okay, that's that. Okay. I'm back on Prism, man. So it's good to be back. Okay. Kyk, miskien gaan maar nou benefits kry hoor, jy by dinge is. Huh? By Facebook. Since I non-profit sign up type of vibes. Yeah, I got the pictures done. Thanks to us, you can never see what view. I mean, you guys, you can take it just back in the day. But how?
Yeah.
So, use live indicators.
Every time I decided I want to go to sleep.
Oh, but now we're not going to use a Bluetooth microphone. Okay. And you can share or something. Eén keer terug. So ek het nog nooit gereply wat die man, ek het net aan die slaap geraak, nee die. Hallo, ek het baie om te doen, hoor. I must down here, like, sy weet dan hoe gaan dinge aan my kant toe. It's fucking hectic. It's a one-man band. No, you will have full control.
You can't know.
Wait. Okay. Hello. I I was just thinking, do you know what would be cool? And it would be a nice test for me if I can build you a website, right? If I build you a website, but with an interface that you can control from your mobile, almost like TikTok or Facebook, you know, and then you upload like that, and it will just upload to your website at the same time. Especially you working with images and maybe like video, we can just connect that. I'm from Bantu, bro, from Buntas. So I'm running a non-profit organization, and I'm actually whoa that mic. So I run a non-profit organization, and I'm actually looking for volunteers, man. So I haven't streamed in a while, so I'm back to streaming, back to keeping people up to date. I've been grinding. Why do you ask? And you, what side are you from? Oh yeah, and how's the sound? Is it good? Is it alright? And why can't I see? I used to be able to see. I can seen it back in the day. Tell me, how did you find this live though? I'm just being curious because I'm developing some steps and working on some stuff. So, oh, okay. How did you stumble on? How did you come across this live? I would like to know. Oh, sure. So it's coming in the feed. Actually, you know what? I think I should utilize. I got this YouTube non-for-profits, but I'm not quite sure how to use it yet. I need to look into that also, yo. So what were you doing? Just browsing on YouTube? I think I need to set some display settings here, man. So that I can see, because there used to be like a block of feed where I can see how many people is in and from where. Widgets. Prism chat widget. Let's go. Let's set that one and then make it that color. Yeah. Save. So now I'm supposed to have a widget somewhere. There we go. Dope. I think that works. Must alive though. Real quick. Bro, you can give me more information and I can look into that situation, me bro. But yo, that is not a joke, me bro. Are you joking? Is it one of these trading scams over here? Shit, hello? Hi. Then do Lenny. How are you? Okay, I'm also busy with some stuff. Where is my thingy? Oh yeah, boy, I was still about to go through the new episode, right? Huh? Hello? So, I was thinking was, man, do you know how this happened, no? Okay, I was thinking about, ek gaan jou nou sê, kyk, nah, it's very, bruh. But okay, if it is something, this is just my opinion, bruh. I'm gonna touch on that story now. It is like, it's like this, man. Sibling dynamics. It's about sibling dynamics, you know. Awe andile Sibling dynamics, my bro. The thing is that if you didn't have it in your pocket, if it wasn't in your bank, my bro, let it go. You know, just let it go. You can get that back, man. You can get that again. Okay, yeah, I was filling in my visa application, man. Since no? And then it had security questions like, what's your mother's father's name, and what is your mother's name, and your mother's name, right? For the US, and I'm like, yo, my bro, I don't even know. No? And that got me to this, where I'm like, yo, that is actually content for the new episode, like episode 5, right? And I'm like, okay, let me think about this. Let me write it out, man. Let me write it out. And then I'm like, okay, what can I think of? Yeah, the names you should know, right? The names you should know. No? So now I'm telling the story, Moose. I'm like, yeah, I was filling out my visa application the other day. One of the security questions was, what's your mother's name? And I sat there and I just hit a blank, you know? And I'm like, I didn't know, right? I didn't know. And I'm like, yo, that moment, it hit me so hard, no? It hit me so hard. I'm like, yo. Seems like. And so that's how I came up with this new strategy with a new episode. Maar ik is nou bezig met klaar te schrijven. Wat is het? Writing it now. Dat is het nou. Okay, anyway. Yo guys, whoever's online now, whoever sees this, I'm really looking for volunteers, man, people that can put in the time and help us, you know. I'm trying to create something here from nothing, alright? So, just a bit of my background. My name is Camo, founder and CEO of our community in Unity. Right now I'm building, I've got 2 websites on, right? I've got our community in unity.org, which is the organization's website. And then I have our community.agency, which will be like, it will work hand in hand with the org. The org will be, how can I say, the base, the foundation of everything. And the agency will be like the trigger, the execution, you know. So there's a very, very, very big problem in South Africa right now, which is the rate of unemployment. Yeah, the high unemployment rate. I myself is unemployed. We don't get funding yet from government. Somehow the CPIC, South Africa for you, messed up our paperwork, got our names wrong and everything, and that led to massive setbacks in funding. And we still can't get funding because of that. But I fixed the papers, everything is done. In that time, our bank account closed, which is the Capitec bank account. And then they wanted to take me to court over 200 rand. Luckily, we had some donors, and they donated. There's someone at the door! They donated, and we were able to stay afloat. But we just got the 200 rand donation. That was just enough to close the bank account. We haven't received or done donation drives yet. Or because of the bank situation. I'm busy sorting that out, but I'm battling and fighting fires on different sides with keeping the initial plan of the program, which is to create opportunities and think out of the box, repurposing stuff that's already there and to generate an income. As most of you know or don't know, there's tons of videos that I created, but then I got too busy on ways to make money online just from having a phone. Remember, the stuff is all test and try because I did it myself personally. And I won't recommend stuff that I haven't done yet. Right? That being said, I need people to help. So if you want to learn or want to know more, get in contact with me. I need people for marketing, sales, virtual assistants, content creators, audio and visual, um, developers, app creators, even people that just want to give it a try. If you're curious and you have nothing to do with your time, connect. Like, you've got nothing to lose. Anyway, doing fuko, you're doing nothing. I just will see open party, but anyway, I'm a real man. I'm not gonna pretend and keep up with the facade of this is what a founder of a non-profit organization should look like. At the end of the day, I'm building this on a basis that we don't stand at the corner store like they want us to, like they look at us and they made up their mind about who we are, and stand on the corner store looking for a 2 rand. No. We're gonna be there in the corner store selling the knickknacks instead. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that means we have something to offer. We don't come empty-handed. So basically, the basis on what we're running, right? We're running on the concept of empowering communities through collective knowledge. And the basis on each one teach one. Van wat jy nie ken, jy kan jy die next man leer, weet jy man, hoe moet dit doen? So the next person, you teach the next person. And that collective, think about that collective knowledge. AI, if you think AI is amazing, remember, AI was built on collective knowledge, like stukkies and pieces that was taken from somewhere else and put together into that thing to be able to generate thoughts and come up with ideas, right? Today's life, we use it as a tool. And our community and unity also shows you how to use these tools to the best of your ability. And also, if you're a small business owner, make contact, partner with us. What we do for you is this. We offer you free hosting for static websites, free website creation, free website design, right? So we can deploy you a website for nixa. Nothing, nada, no. Don't have to pay, right? That's for the small business owners. We can register your business. We can build you a business profile. We can even go as far as do a Google My Business, put you on the map. Yeah. So far I've set up a couple of businesses. So, but about myself, I left school grade 9, but I was still always hungry for learning. So, I taught myself. I was chilling at home. Not my house. I was living with my aunt at the time. And then they said, I can't up the alley. I was doing nothing, so I had to look after the dogs, pick up dog shit, and all of that. And then I'm like, yo, fuck, I can't sit like this at home anymore. I need to get off my ass. Then I went and I volunteered because I wanted to be a rapper. Back in the day, who wanted to be a rapper since So I didn't have equipment, didn't have money for studio, nothing. So I decided, why don't I just go and sweep at the local college there that just opened at the time, which is called ICANN Center, the G-City. They're doing very good work. And guys, there's always free courses. Check it out. Check it out on Facebook. Check it out on the website. G-City, Genesis, ICANN Center, Elsis River. So I went to go clean there. And I got the opportunity to work with EBI. So he came and he gave a class there. The Twin Spins was also in the class at the time. And then we did basic radio introduction, internet radio. And I did that. And then another guy came along, Johnny, with JJ Sounds. And I learned sound, live sound, and then got employed by him. Long story short, did that for a couple of years. And then got the opportunity to go overseas, work for MSC. Did that, messed it up. Yay! Learning curve me, so. And then came back home. Went away again overseas to work for a different company, 6-star establishment called Saga in the theater, better position, better salary. Yeah, I left that. Now, another opportunity. Go again. USA this time. That's right. And for a different company. Again, another level, no? Because now it's another level, but still same position sound. And yeah, but when I came back, I decided, yeah, me bro, what do you have to show yourself? What do you have? Now I can go freelance and what. You know, freelancing, there's a lot of people that do it out there. But what else can I do? The swarm weet te kry. It's hard to get a job here. So I decided now I'm gonna start a non-profit and help other people get a job. How do you think? But prove it, you unemployed, you don't even have a job. That's nutsy. I've got many ways to make a crore. As long as I have stable internet and a cell phone. So that cell phone got me this computer, which helped me do a lot of things. So 8 months ago I started coding. Today I'm a full stack developer. Oh yeah, and I'm certified, by the way. I build my own apps, code, and I do no code, mostly no code because I'm lazy. And I figured out how to use premium tools for free, basically, yeah. So, where we are at now, my personal capacity, I set up a business in the USA. Partnered myself there with IRL events. I'm doing marketing on my own, market, visual sales, vectors. Yo, bro, I've been killing it, man, and I've been making dollar, you know. So now I want to show other people, yo, how you can do it as well, man. I've been unemployed for the longest time. I'm Ociu, and I've just been hustling on my own, just by utilizing the power of the internet and what other people know, using it right. But yeah, anyway. But the reason for this live is an update. Give an update and also just let you guys know where I'm at and how you can help. Remember, by helping me, you help yourself and you help your community. So our community in Unity is a platform for you, for us, who is looking for opportunity, but with a difference. We're not just looking for opportunity here, we're creating it. We are literally creating the opportunity, you know, creating something out of nothing. That is what we're doing right now. We're creating something out of nothing. I didn't even know we're managing so many pages. Yeah, we need a social media marketing manager or so. We want people who would like to start out volunteering. I want to see if you're a good match. If you are enthusiastic, passionate, full of ideas. Stick out, man. We need life. We need more people. And the coolest thing is, we don't have an office. We can yourself. So if you have a PC, a phone, anything that just gets you connected, and you can do the basics, get in contact, man. Especially when you have nothing to do with your time. I can use that time. Wat ek bedoel, ek gebruik it, but I can use that time for real, man. We need more hands on deck. What was I supposed to do now? Yeah, I'm building a website, by the way. Ik moet nou eerst begin met die hulk thing, you know? Let me just finish up that hulk thing. Otherwise, I'm never gonna get the chance to do it. Yeah, so we've been doing work for people in America. Huh? Nah, man. Wie? Dangas is it there? Where's the card information, man? Because I see Dangas didn't pay his a subscription. What is it? It's fine. I'm gonna use the non-profit game. It's fine. It's alright. Ik ga die non-profit game gebruiken. Let me log out. Ik wonder wat is hij aan de dingen zoals bij. Hey, stop fighting now, ne? Am I even live on TikTok? No. This thing doesn't stream. What does it? Nah. I don't think so. Huh? Why? Wat is die alles? Text green came over. Bro, what? Text green? What do you mean, bruv? Let me just go on YouTube, see what's clapping here. What device, bro? Nah, I'm on YouTube Music. You must seem like the feed, man. Dope. Okay, yeah, I can see, yeah. So we can see that, yeah. Hey! Amper. Okay, so that is it. Moderation. Let's look at these people. They have profiles. On phone. It's an emoji, bro. Oh! Not dope, bro. I'm only stepping into the thing now so I can see, you know. But this is actually the first time I had so many people on YouTube checking me out. Like that's crazy actually. Normally Twitch would be the one like doing stuff, but like I'm seeing most of the comments is coming from YouTube. Where you guys from? For those who just came up, yo Cosby, what's up? Where you guys from? And let's network. Yo, is that the real McDonald's or is they just messing with me? Yeah, wasting me game over. Let me see this. I want to see that opening a new tab. Wait. Oh, it's in the shorts. Dope. Nah, this is not the real McDonald's, man. I'm like, what? McDonald's, game over. Why are you doing that, bro? Nah, man. Ah. Okay, so hier sien maar die mense ook. Daar. Zeker is in die shorts en. Oh ja, julle kan me subscribe en bump that number up. Anyway, where was I? By the Hulk Hogan stukkie. Salute Wyk Andrew tyd. Sup? Sup Wyk Andrew tyd. How's it? Imagine that was the real Tate. No way, bro. That brad don't have time to dangas as me. No, man. Use your own name. Don't like the name your mama gave? No, of course not. Yeah, of course not. That's not the real Andrew Tate, man. That man is too busy enjoying eating his money. Okay, yeah, so I was busy with that thing. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, so that is that. I want you to subscribe in. I'm not subscribing, no way. Okay. Dope. Do we have that? What the? As hier genoeg credits. Nah, man. I almost would have seen that. Nope. Nope. That is actually not happening, bro. That's not happening. I would have seen this. Why is it ad blocker coming up here? Na 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 na. Where is this thing? Oh, I actually did get some subscribers. Dope. But as man, we're gonna keep up. We're gonna keep that number coming, moving up since we need to move that number up. Oh yeah. Another thing is, I don't know if I'm gonna get banned with this, but anyway, I just gave away $1,000 accounts, bro. But it's you know, there must always be catch-22 when it comes to giving away Kuruan. So I've got an IBM with a couple of companies, brokers, stuff like that, because you know, we all tried. Bro, like Mandela said, it's a long walk to freedom, especially financial freedom, bro. But we're gonna get there. We're not giving up, sons. Yo, my bro, not giving up, man. You can always help. You can be that one closer to 1K subs. That one closer, huh? Ain't got nothing to lose, huh? That's the vibe. Got nothing to lose, man. Support sometimes is just a click of a button, you know? And I don't understand. How can it be so hard for some people? Huh? So it's hard just to click a button and so support. But watch now a video filled with violence. And then what I done now share. Yeah, share immediately. Okay. So where was I? But the names you should know, right? B. Kom hier, man. Okay. As I can well, dat weet for me. I was filling out the visa application form. Yeah, whatever, man. I like Will Smith, but the real one, you know. But it's fine. I don't mind if you just click the like and subscribe button. That is alright, me, bro. And then I will forever be smitten over you. Get that? Get it? Okay. The names you should know. A real one. Spoken from the gut, like always. This is Unspoken Truths by Camo. I'm gonna do it live today. Right? So I was filling out a visa application form the other day. You know? Just another form, but then it asked me, What's your mother's name? What's your grandfather's father's name? And I'm like, good question. Because I don't know. Right? And I realized, I really didn't know. And I'm like, And I know I'm not alone in that. I'm not alone. I can't be the only one that do not know. You know? I mean, I believe a lot of guys listening and watching this right now don't know either. Right? Have you had that question before? Like not just in the form, but in spirit, that gap that suddenly just appears out of nowhere, you know? And then it hit me hard, man, bro. How many times, yo? But how many of us don't even know where we come from, Like they say, nah, you colored, you from Cape Town, you probably mix between a black person and a white person get together and then the colored game. But there's so many, like we walk around saying like family's everything, but we don't even know our family's names, man, bro. Yo. Some of us. That's fine, bro. You can know my mother's name, bro. It's fine. You can tell me too, so I can know. If you can be so kind, yeah. Don't tell me what to do, man. It's my house. Anyway. Anyway. Not just the ones on our phones, eh? I'm not talking not just the ones on our phones. I mean, the ones that's buried deep for years now, As it hope to win, Dit hope to win. Nah, thank you for letting me know, but actually it's Easter. Anyway. Nah, me bro, why must every colored auntie from 100 years ago be some mine or Joanna? Nah. Did you ever hear of Eunice? Of Esther? Okay, Patricia's a very, very colorish name, since I. But anyway, let me continue the story, me bro. The ones buried deep, the ones nobody talk about anymore, man. Normally they only come out when the mense dark gesê, when they drink and they drunk and then, oh yeah, remember that. I'm always like keeping the memory alive, Now that is what this episode is about, actually. No, bro, what is Nigel? Anyway, this is for the ones we should know. Right? This is for the ones we should know. The names we should be carrying like a shield. Right? Not forgetting or not forgetting like old recipes, man. The one passed down from your mother's mother, whose name you don't know. And here's what's yeah. Here's what else I've been thinking about. Some of us is asked, right? We did, but we didn't talk about them much. Like about the people long gone, not forgotten. God rest their souls, keep them. Right? But anyway, this is a rough draft, by the way. They say your grandfather was quiet, or your grandmother lived far away. That there is no story, no memories, no voice, basically. Right? Because it's just like went quiet. They speak about those people like shadows. But some families, like some people, they keep it alive, me, bro. They know. They sit around the table and tell stories. Yeah, Auntie Joanna. Yes, that's when when she was so drunk and then she always used to shout, like I had an auntie like that. Seems like I had an auntie and it was Tessa. Yo, that long ago. And they used to drink. No, I was young. Actually, I also drank with her once. Yeah, I wasn't that young. But anyway, getting old now. You see the grays is sticking out. But anyway, then she used to get drunk. Then she shouting, "Eka sa bralanda liu, bralanda liu." Like that's the type of stories, man. You know, and it's beautiful. You know, I just wanted to add that it's beautiful to think about it. They're no longer there, but you're keeping the memory alive. And let me just say this, like, because I've been holding it in, you know. Some people are so westernized nowadays. They think like that the church is heritage, you know. Like there's a difference. There is a difference. It's not. I'm not dissing against religion or anything. Believe what you believe. Pray, meditate, go to the temple, church. That's your soul. But what I do mean, I mean like you shouldn't get it confused, right? With where you from, you know. You shouldn't get it confused on where you from, you know, because heritage is not what it isn't what you believe. It's about what's coursing through your blood, you know. You know what your blood walked through, like through time, and it's not just like building. Like it's not just like a building with a cross, you know. It's soil. It's our people. It's your people. It's where you were born on. It's the soil you were born on. You know, the names that were given, the languages that wasn't English. You know, heritage is who you are. And before the world told you who to be, you know, heritage is like way before the world told you who to be. Because these days we really don't know where we come from. And I think some people really got it wrong and got it confused. They mixing up the two. You know? Yeah, I don't say all of this or to blame anyone. I say it because I'm tired of feeling lost. Tired of trying to connect the dots in my head with no map. You know? I want to know the names. I want to speak them. I want to pass them down. So many people ain't floating like I was, you know? So here's what I'm doing. I'm gonna start asking that question again. If the answers are short, even if they are broken, I'm writing it down. One name at a time. You know? Maybe you could do the same. Call someone this week. Ask them, who came before you? Hmm? Because, like, we are beginning from remembering. You feel me? Yeah, like, fuck it. I need to work on that script though. Definitely need to work on that script. That's not the way I normally do it. Like, that is just like a bunch of ideas together, you know? But I was just thinking about it and filling in that form. It actually got me off guard, like, for real. Like, yes, we're so disconnected these days. We hardly have a time to reflect when it comes to family. And normally, most of us here on this side, yellow we take part of we get together and we get drunk. And more, we just stop talking about the ones that left us, you know? But anyway, on another note, let's take it up a notch. Yeah, I'm also releasing another episode, man. For the real ones. Oh yeah, put your hands up if you're a real one, man, bro. Put your hands up if you're a real one. This is for the real ones and ones. I must not just down in me, you know, the honey. No insights. Are they denouncing me? Are they blocking me from whatever? Anyway, let me see. I'm gonna give you a preview of what's to come Sunday. That one is probably me. Okay. Oh wait, to be reels ready.
Hello, welcome back to Unspoken Truths.
Well, that's it anyway. I'm supposed to be creating a Hulk Hogan tribute.
Today's episode is called The Cost of Being Real. It's almost illegal, that's the truth. Because the world don't run on real. It runs on filters, on people performing versions of themselves just to survive.
I can push that up there.
But here's the truth. Being real will cost you. And the price is paid with silence.
I think I should make that louder.
And the way people start to look at you like you changed when you were just coming home to yourself. You laugh at jokes that aren't funny. You nod when you want to scream. You speak softly when the truth wants to roar. You ever water yourself down just to be digestible? A woman raises a voice, she's labeled aggressive. A man sheds a tear, they call him weak. Someone lives outside the binary, now they're confused. So, code switch. We shapeshift. We perform, not for the applause, but for survival. And one day you wake up and forget, who is the original me? Who was the original you? You know?
Yo, we got stitches.
You ever walked into a room and feel like the air shifted?
Huh?
Not because you said anything wrong, just because you said something real. They talk about the latest gossip and you bring purpose. They talk about getting drunk this weekend and you talking about generational wealth. Suddenly, you're too deep, too serious, maybe, too much.
How's that?
But maybe they're just
Magic
afraid
Marina.
to sit in
Damn.
the stillness of their own reflection. Maybe the truth you carry unsettles the lies they live in. You're growing, leaving behind
This is some
the
dope
pieces
stuff.
that no longer serve. You're taking less, thinking more. Showing up different, moving with intention. But they don't see the growth. They see ego. They see distance. They see a stranger. Look who's better than us now. I have from Kauai.
Huh?
You forgot about where you came from. No, so was it for us? No. You remember where you're going? You used to be in the mix. You used to be in the mix. Chilling every weekend. Laughing
Project.
loud, drinking fast, talking about nothing and everything at once.
There's weekend who got
But now you're different. You're talking about plans, about branding, about purpose, about mental health and legacy. They say you
Check
changed.
this out, eh?
And you did.
Check that out.
You outgrew the table where you were kept.
Check that out.
Starving
There.
your potential.
Where's the guys doing it from
Just to
Facebook?
feel
I'm gonna show
included.
you here also. And
You
how,
don't
where
chill
am I
for the
streaming
sake of
to
it
anyway?
anymore. You don't find
I
joy
think I'm
in
on
standing
2
still.
chills. So.
You're not trying to be better than them. You're trying to be a better version of you.
Let me just drop
You're
that
trying
in
to
for
be a
you.
better you of who you were yesterday. But that cost you. Sometimes it costs you the very people you once called home. Go back to the block. Same faces, same slang, same energy. But you feel far now. Your thoughts have changed. Your priorities shifted. Your silence speaks louder than the noise around you. You smile, but it's not the same. Not because you've forgotten them, but because you've remembered yourself.
What is this?
And sometimes growth means returning to places that no longer feel like they fit. But the worst part, the guilt.
Guys, if you
Guilt
haven't
of
checked
saying
out
no.
my
Guilt of being
podcast,
busy.
please go check it out.
Guilt of being unavailable
I'll drop the
for the
links.
old routines. Guilt of growing out of habits that you once loved. But that guilt is a lie. It's not yours to carry. You don't owe anyone your stagnation just to keep them comfortable. You don't owe
That's my
the old
podcast
version
in
of
the
you a
background.
lifetime subscription. Let them say what they want. Let them misunderstand. You're not obligated to explain your evolution.
Remember that, guys. For real.
Sometimes it was you. Not because you were bad, but because you were blind, stubborn, or caught up in survival that you
I'm gonna
stopped
share it.
listening to people who loved you. They told you. You're always
There
defensive.
you go.
You don't take feedback well. You shut down when it gets real.
Check it out when you have time.
And maybe you brushed it off. Called it hate. Called them jealous. But deep down you knew their words there was some truth in it. Growth isn't just about cutting people off. It's about sitting with yourself and asking, am I the villain in someone's story? Not to punish yourself, but to understand yourself. Being real means being teachable, being open, saying, damn, I didn't see it before, but I see it now. And then you choose to move better, because it's a choice.
You have got tons to do.
Sometimes they say, that part of you, lie. That part of you doesn't fit. You have to change that. And suddenly, that feels like betrayal. Like they're asking me to kill a piece of who I am. But what if that piece is the very piece that's holding you back?
Jesus,
The
master,
bluntness
that's the
that
one I need
cuts.
to get.
Your pride that blocks apologies. Your sarcasm that hides the hurt. Your intensity that exhausts a room. And you say, that is who I am. But real talk, that's just who you became to survive something. And now you've outgrown it. Growth doesn't mean erasing yourself. It means adjusting your defaults.
Oh, yeah.
So you don't keep crashing every space you enter. Not for them, but for you. So that your future that you are building has room for peace and not just survival.
Oh, yeah. I want peace. I don't want problems.
You didn't just get hurt, you hurt others too.
These people.
You said things you shouldn't have. You ghosted people who cared. You chose silence over explanation.
Yeah, guys.
Because it was
Not just
easier
talking
than
about
it
you,
was.
I'm talking about me
You do
too.
harm. And you take it too. You bleed. But sometimes you're the blade. But this is what it means to grow. To own your shadows.
Art of
To make
prompting.
peace with your part in the story. Not for shame, but for wholeness. You can't heal what you won't hold. So, what's the cost of being real? It's distance. It's loneliness. It's guilt. Self-confrontation.
Dropping another link.
It's also freedom. It's growth. It's clarity. It's finding yourself.
Okay.
Not the version the world wanted, but the one you were always becoming. You may
Guys,
lose
you're
people,
using AI. It's
you
one
may
of the
lose
things that you
comfort,
can use.
but you will find you.
And you'll be
Now,
able
a world built on masks.
to
Being
basically prompt
real.
AI.
That's the loudest rebellion of all.
This is where you learn.
So, let's be real. This was Unspoken Truth by Camel, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any comments or anything to add, please feel free to drop it in the comment section. If you want to talk to me about something, if you even want to come and join on the podcast with me, you're more than welcome. Just let me know. Peace out. Let's stay real. See you next time.
Okay. Yeah, so that was that episode, guys. So whoever steps in, comes and goes, doesn't really matter. Oh shit, I forgot that, but I sent me a message. Okay. Yeah, so that was it, guys, for me. I'm gonna bounce. Remember, keep it real. Let nothing hold you down, pull you down, or tell you who you are and who you need to be. Seeing it samen. Gewoon niet te vullen. I am who I am. I'll change what I need to change in order to overcome. Because sometimes we do need to change our ways, you know. But yeah, each one teach one. We love and we learn. We're not learning. I don't know what the fuck you're doing. Yeah. You don't owe anyone your stagnation. And don't let anyone write your obituary. No? Till next time, keep it safe and stay real. Salute.